do you go when you want to know what's new to do and who is who?
Studio Classroom is the place to be.
Come along and you will see connecting is the thing to do. Give your life a different view.
You can learn and you can share with people living everywhere.
Studio Classroom, the place to learn.
The place to grow.
Stay tuned and watch the show.
Hello, my name is Gabe.
I'm Carolyn.
And I'm Rebecca.
Welcome to Studio Classroom.
Today we are continuing to learn about a young star named Shailene Woodley.
She has played many different roles. Today we'll be learning more about her interesting life.
So, open up your magazine to the second day of Shailene Woodley and let's begin.
Shailene Woodley, a life-changing opportunity. A high-profile project called The Descendants then gave her a chance to work in a major film. The 4 months she joined George Clooney in Hawaii to make the movie is a period she says shaped her young adult life. Her performance as a girl dealing with the possible death of her mother earned much attention and an Independent Spirit Award. However, she maintains, "I'm not a good actor, I'm just a professional listener."
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. 我们要来看的第一个重点是小标题当中的 life-changing 这个形容词。life-changing 是指可以改变人生的。例如 ，The car accident was a life-changing experience for Ray. He has learned to cherish every moment in life. 车祸对瑞而言是改变人生的一个经历，他学会珍惜生命中的每一刻。或者是 Getting married is a life-changing decision. 结婚是可以改变人生的重大决定。接下来我们看的是 high profile 这个形容词。profile 本来是指数据图表，但是 high profile 是指备受瞩目的或者是高知名度的。例如 ，many high-profile production houses are interested in this script. 许多高知名度的制片公司都对这个剧本很有兴趣。或者是 this high-profile case is reported on TV news almost every day. 这个备受瞩目的官司几乎天天电视新闻都有报道。Thank you, Michelle. Well, Shailene sounds like a very modest person. She doesn't want to take the credit of being a good actor.
But there are many people who would disagree with her. Now, the heading for this section is a life-changing opportunity. So let's look at the word life-changing.
If something is life-changing, then it has a very big impact on the person's life and their future. For example, going on a mission trip to help people in need is a life-changing experience.
Or deciding to become a teacher is life-changing because you can impact so many people's lives. What are some things that you can think of that are life-changing?
Talk about those in English. For Shailene Woodley, working with George Clooney on The Descendants was a life-changing opportunity. It also sounds like a very fun opportunity because of the people she worked with and the location.
Well, yeah, she was filming in Hawaii. That sounds more like vacation than work to me. But I'm sure that there was a lot of work getting done for the film since they were only there for 4 months.
And she says that period of time shaped her young adult life. Here, shape is used as a verb instead of a noun. So what do you mean?
Well, if you shape something, then you influence the way a person, thing, or idea develops. For example, the teacher's lessons shaped the minds of her students. So the things the teacher taught had a major influence on what her students thought and believed.
Another example is the idea began to take shape after talking to her parents. So she started to get a certain idea and really think about it after having a conversation with her parents.
What things have shaped you and your life?
Have you had any life-changing experience that have shaped who you are? Maybe you have without even realizing it.
It's possible, but we know that the 4 months Shailene spent in Hawaii helped to shape her life. And Liz wants to help shape our English grammar skills, so let's join her now in the Grammar Gym.
Welcome to the Grammar Gym, friends. My name is Liz. Here's our grammar tip sentence for today. The 4 months she joined George Clooney in Hawaii to make the movie is a period she says shaped her young adult life. Basically, Woodley had spent 4 months making a movie with George Clooney in Hawaii, and Woodley says that this 4-month period shaped her young adult life. For our grammar tip today, our focus is on the sentence pattern. We have amount of time, was a period that someone says plus a verb. We use this pattern when we want to describe how a certain period of time was important or special to somebody. For example, Mona's 2 years working on the farm was a period she says taught her the value of hard work. Or Nathan's summer with his grandfather was a period he says forced him to grow up. So give this sentence pattern a try. Think of a period of time that was important or special to you somehow and practice using this sentence pattern. If you want to see more examples, they're available in today's grammar tips section in your magazine. That's it for today. This is Liz from the Grammar Gym. See you next time.
Thank you, Liz. Well, you know, I have not seen this particular film, The Descendants, but it does sound pretty interesting. We learned that her performance as a girl dealing with the possible death of her mother earned her an award.
And we should look at a pattern there, her something as something else. We can use this pattern to talk about the work that someone does and the impact it had.
For example, his life as a firefighter was very meaningful and he helped a lot of people.
Or her time as a babysitter helped her to realize how much she loved young children. Now she is a kindergarten teacher.
Great examples. Shailene's work as an actor has had a positive impact on the movie world. She is a very happy, positive person. She is also a very humble person.
She certainly is. We read that she maintains that she isn't a good actor, but she is a professional listener. That's really wonderful. It's very important to be able to listen and not always able to speak.
This is very true. And now there is one word here that we should also take a look at. Maintain. Usually we see this word used to talk about things. For example, it's important to maintain your car. You should take care of it.
But here, maintain has a slightly different meaning. Here, it means that you declare something to be true. For example, the prisoner maintained his innocence. That means that he claimed to be innocent or said he didn't do anything wrong.
You could also say, she maintained that she had no interest in getting married. So she said that she didn't really want to get married and declared that it was the truth.
Well, that's too bad. There are so many great places to go for a destination wedding. Oh well, something that is good to maintain is being humble, or a humble attitude. And Shailene is very good at that.
She is also very personable. If someone is personable, then they are very friendly. They enjoy talking to other people and make them feel welcome. So they have a very pleasing personality.
For example, the host of the party was very personable. Everyone enjoyed talking to him. Or the new student was very personable and everyone wanted to be her friend.
So being personable is a good thing. Do you know anyone who is personable? They have very nice behavior that attracts many people to them. Well, Shailene certainly seems to have that sort of personality.
So you could say that she has a personable personality, or that she is simply personable. Many of the interviews she has given also make her seem very personable. She likes to have relaxed conversations with the people who are interviewing her.
That's a really wonderful quality. And if you want to be an actor, it's good to be personable. Then your fans can appreciate you both for being a great actor and for being a great person.
Well, something else that Shailene does is follow her parents' advice of staying true to herself. Now, if you stay true to something, then you are loyal to it and support it no matter what happens.
For example, even after his wife became paralyzed, he stayed true to her and did all he could to care for her. So he remained loyal to his wife even though she suffered a very serious injury and couldn't move.
Or, like Shailene, you could say that someone stays true to themselves. That means that they don't give up on their own goals, dreams, or personal standards, even when other people pressure them to change or sacrifice their values.
And that is a great thing to be, true to yourself. Don't let other people pressure you into making bad decisions. Many times we meet people who want us to act like them, but it is important to stay true to ourselves.
Absolutely. Well, we have more to learn about this personable and dedicated actress right after this.
Welcome back. Today we are learning more about a high-profile actor, Shailene Woodley. She has risen to fame by being a professional listener and a very humble and personable young woman. She has worked with other high-profile actors like George Clooney, and she seems to have a very bright career ahead of her. Well, let's continue learning about this confident individual with our last section of the article.
Shailene Woodley, a confident individual. Though Secret Life concluded last year, Woodley was reluctant to take on the sure-to-be-hot film Divergent when offered to her because of its sheer size. But the celebration of the individuals she found in the popular book the film is based on profoundly moved her. Everybody wants to fit in, which is so boring, she says, echoing her parents' first guideline. I do not think one person is capable of being one thing ever. That's just a stereotype. One gets the sense that Woodley fights for the right to be her own person, just like her character Tris does.
Alright， 继续我们看的是 sheer 这个形容词。sheer 是指完全的或十足的，通常用来加强语气。例如 ，The sheer delight of enjoying family time with my kids is incomparable。和小朋友享受家庭时光，纯粹的快乐是任何事物都无法比拟的。或者是 His success is sheer luck， 他的成功完全是因为运气好。最后我们看的是 stereotype 这个名词 ，stereotype 是指刻板的印象。例如 ，Sherry doesn't fit the stereotype of a businesswoman. She's calm, intelligent, and sweet. Sherry 并不符合女企业家的刻板印象，她既冷静、聪明又很贴心。Stereotype 也可以当动词，例如 Asians are stereotyped in most Hollywood films。亚洲人在许多好莱坞的电影中都会被赋予某种刻板的印象。And now let's go back to our teachers.
Thank you, Michelle. Shailene seems to be following her parents' advice very well. Now, there are some interesting things to look at in this section. First, let's talk about the phrase sure to be.
If something is sure to be, then it is guaranteed. There is no doubt that it will be certain, or a certain way. For example, this song is a sure-to-be hit. Everyone will like it and it will become very popular.
You could also say, this is a sure-to-be successful plan, so there is no way that it could fail. It will definitely succeed. You could also use this in a slightly different way, right, Carolyn?
Yes, you could say this is a sure to be relaxing vacation, or this vacation is sure to be relaxing. And even before Divergent was released in theaters, people believed that it was sure to be a popular film.
This was probably because it was already a very popular book. We learned that the celebration of the characters from the book had a profound impact on Shailene. Let's take a moment to look at a phrase there, celebration of.
Okay, well, usually we use the word celebration to talk about some event that is being celebrated, like a birthday celebration. There is a reason to be happy and celebrate.
But when we say a celebration of something, we are expressing praise or the appreciation of something. For example, we held a dinner in celebration of her recent promotion. Because she got a promotion, we celebrated by having a dinner.
So you draw attention to why you are celebrating something. Another example is the Olympics are a great celebration of the abilities of athletes around the world. We have the Olympics to recognize great athletes and celebrate their accomplishments.
Of course, there are many ways you could express these ideas in English, and the one we find in our lesson today is celebration of. Moving along in the article, we also see that Shailene thinks it's boring for everyone to want to fit in.
Yes, and we get the sense that she enjoys being her own person and that she will fight for that. Now, if you get the sense of something, that means you believe something is a certain way.
For example, I get the sense that you are a very busy person. Maybe the person is always running from one meeting to another and doesn't really have time to talk.
Well, that could certainly give you the sense that they are very busy. Another example is, he got the sense that the girl didn't want to talk to him. Maybe she avoided him or didn't smile at him when he looked at her.
Either way, he believed from what he saw that she didn't want to talk to him. Now, after learning about Shailene Woodley, what sense do you get about her personality? Do you get the sense that she is very independent?
I think that is one way to describe her. Try to think of another way to describe her and explain what gives you that sense.
Well, now, we've been talking about a young actor the past 2 days, or should we say we've been talking about an actress? Well, let's see what Steve and Ken have to say about this in the information cloud. And then, of course, we have a review skit, and we'll join Linda for the editor's summary.
Hello, friends. Do you find it strange when a woman performer calls herself an actor? Is an actress the correct term?
Well, in this day and age, it is perfectly acceptable, if not preferred, to call a female performer an actor.
So never use the word actress anymore?
Not exactly. Some women performers feel the term actress diminishes them somehow, while others feel it separates them from male actors in a positive way.
We know there has been a movement in different circles to go gender neutral. We've seen stewardess replaced by flight attendant and waitress replaced by server.
Right. And since the word actress is a gender-specific word, some groups assert that the word is sexist. This has led to the emergence of the gender-neutral usage of actor, especially when referring to male and female performers collectively.
However, actress remains the common term used in major acting awards given to women recipients. For example, she won an Oscar for Best Actress.
So there really is no consensus at this point, but we might say, as a rule of thumb, use actor for both male and female performers. Use actress when indicating a kind of award.
在以往 ，actor 只局限于男性的演员，女演员叫做 actress。 但在两性平等的21世纪，越来越多人也将女演员称为 actor， 就像以往的空中小姐 stewardess， 后来就被性别中立的 flight attendant 空服员所取代。但有别于stewardess actress， 其实还是被广泛的在使用，尤其是在一些表演奖项，像奥斯卡金像奖最佳女主角、女配角都还是用 actress。况且有不少的女性演员自己也主张使用 actress， 因为她们就是要刻意的强调她们是和男性有不同的。这就是今天的 Info Cloud， 我们下次云端见。
Good morning, good morning. Exciting day.
Excuse me, but what are you doing?
I'm choosing to be positive.
Well, good for you. But does it help?
Yes, it clearly has its benefits. I have success as evidence.
Success? What success?
Well, my acting career is advancing.
Oh, so you're an actress? Wow.
Yes, first I did some commercials and then some TV shows.
Oh, while you were a student?
That's right. My high school years were especially eventful.
Eventful? Good or bad?
Both. I had some health problems, and my parents got divorced.
Oh, well, that's bad.
Yeah, but I got the lead role in a show. And then, one day, a life-changing opportunity came along. A high-profile project.
Like a major film?
Yes, a chance to work with George Clooney.
George Clooney? Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah, and my newest movie is Divergent.
Well, that's a sure to be hot film.
Well, yes, thank you.
I'm sure. Wow, you are just so cool. I bet you really fit in, don't you?
Who cares? Fitting in is boring. I follow these guidelines. Stay myself, have fun, and do well in school. And good morning, exciting day.
Oh, maybe I should try that.
Woodley also took on a high-profile project with George Clooney in the film The Descendants, which was filmed in Hawaii. The 4 months it took to make the movie shaped her young adult life. Then when she was offered a Divergent role, she was hesitant because it was such a huge movie. But she was profoundly moved by the individuals in the book, so she took on the role of Triss, one of the main characters. Our author feels that she identifies with Triss in fighting for the right to be her own person and not a stereotype to just fit into society.
Thank you, Linda, and thank you for joining us as we looked at the life of one impressive actor.
She is very impressive, very personable, and very positive. It's wonderful to see this type of young person being just a great influence to young people around the world.
And it makes me want to see some of her movies, or at least some more of her movies. I need to see The Descendants at least. Well, friends, thank you for joining us here today, and we'll see you next time right here at Studio Classroom.
I am so proud to have you in my life, a good friend. Last a lifetime.